This forum is WSH Institute Annual Public Forum that aims to provide a platform for the sharing and exchange of knowledge on emerging WSH issues.
The whole idea is to look at, like ownership measurement tool, key success factors, suitable intervention evaluation, recommendations, and the last one is really hypothesizing to say that if workplace safety and health, like is good in an organization, does it translate to better productivity?
You can have all the regulations and processes, but if the attitude is not there right from the boss to your people, and if this is not cascaded down properly, I think the whole process will fail.
So one initiative encouraged by the labour movement, by NTUC, is this behavioural observation and intervention approach, the BOI approach. This is developed by our WSH Council.
And a good example is in Australia, where they ran a campaign called Mate, That Was Close. So what that's trying to achieve is change the culture around reporting near misses. So why do you need to report near misses? Because that allows you to understand what's happening on a work site and therefore bring in measures to mitigate what potentially could have been an actual incident.
Maybe I'll just ask the panelists here. I mean, we talk about, this ownership. I mean, how do we think that, from your personal experience, would you advise companies to empower workers to, own safety and able to bring up WSH issue for collaborative solution in their workplaces?
One good way of doing it is, which most organisations do, is they have a committee, and then that's people not from management but from the ground floor that are actually part of that committee, and they're empowered to make decisions, and then they've also got a budget that they can spend without going through red tape. So I think that mechanism does work quite well, particularly if it's not management that's sitting in it.
I said many times already that ownership must be at all levels. So one observation we made while we were on the trip in Australia was that even at the board meetings, workplace safety was an agenda item on the board meeting, and therefore right at the highest level of the management, they already see this as important enough to make it an agenda item. And I think all down from the CEO all the way to the individual workers.
For our organization, we instill a culture of family. So anybody that comes in, they are part of our Pestbuster family. It's called Pestbusterian. So we take each other very closely because we need your co-workers. In order to expand and in order for you to raise to the next level, you need to teach somebody below, right? If not, you will forever be a technician. So there is an upgrading program also. And
it might be very difficult for us to actually find the F9, but and I think that's where the study comes in, when we actually look at observations and begin to actually talk to individuals, begin to understand. But there is also some nagging problems. We actually do research. People are very afraid of the findings and the results. Are we able to take away the fear factor? It's like, if I'm actually going to report something that is, it's like, yes, near miss, or I actually, it's like involved in an accident, will I be penalized? And that will actually stop people from coming forward.
And the forum today will not provide all the answers, but I'm sure the insights we gain today will bring us closer to our goal of instilling greater WSH ownership to keep our workers safe and healthy.